My name is Malcolm Bell and I'm the convener of Shetland Islands Council and also the chair of Shetland Tall Ships Limited. And we're busy making arrangements for your visit in 2023. Lerwick has a proud history of welcoming the tall ships. We did so in 1999, 12 years later again in 2011, so now it seems appropriate that 12 years further on we're making arrangements for your next visit in 2023. Lerwick is situated on the east side of Shetland. Shetland is an archipelago with a stunning coastline and is the most northerly part of the United Kingdom. As a cruise and company port, there is ample opportunity for you to visit guest harbours in Norway, Scotland, Orkney and indeed the rest of Shetland prior to your arrival here. Lerwick is a naturally deep water port with protection provided by the neighbouring small island of Bresa. Access is available through both the north and south entrances. I'm very confident that we're going to put on a great experience and we really do look forward to welcoming you here in 2023.
Hi, I'm Callum Grains, the Chief Executive at Lerwick Port Authority, and we're really looking forward to welcoming the Tall Ships fleet back in 2023 to meet many of our old friends and of course hopefully to meet many new friends that we'll keep for years and years to come. Lerwick's a real tall ship friendly port, long tradition of welcoming tall ships and yachts to the port here at Lerwick over many years, including 2 past tall ships events here at Lerwick. We are a smaller port, but we have great infrastructure and large amounts of quaysides, and that will mean that we are planning to berth the entire fleet all within walking distance of each other, whether that means you're in the Victoria Pier area, which is the old part of town, or out towards Holmesgar, where we have some larger quaysides, but also the main event area. So everybody will be close together to make a fantastic event. My harbour master here and his marine team are already planning and working through requirements for the event, and so we will be making sure that you have a safe, enjoyable visit here in Lerwick, all the way through from pre-planning, pre-arrival, arrival and mooring, the event itself, and then departure, and of course a parade of sail out of Lerwick.
Hi, I'm Emma Miller and I'm the Project Manager for the Tall Ships visit to Lerwick in July 2023. I'm absolutely delighted to be taking on this role and very much look forward to welcoming you all to Lerwick. Shetland people have a very close connection with the sea and a rich maritime heritage of fishing, boat building and of course sailing. This is still shown today in the number of people, old and young, who choose to enjoy a career in maritime industries. Hobby sailing is also a very popular pastime in the islands, and the enthusiasm that we know we'll see from the community for the return of the tall ships is very evident. You'll always be assured of a warm welcome in Shetland. The liaison officers that we appoint to your ships will treat you as if you're their own family. The volunteers as well are so enthusiastic. It's 17 months until the event happens, and we already have almost daily inquiries from people who want to give their time and be involved in this fantastic event. Your crew will be very well looked after when they're in Lerwick. Our crew centres will be positioned close to all event sites. They'll be safe, comfortable environments with good connectivity so that people can keep in touch with friends and family back home. We'll have a great crew event programme with loads of exciting experiences to make your visit to our islands truly unforgettable. You'll have the opportunity to get out and meet the locals, sample fresh local produce and visit some of our historic sites. Or if you prefer to keep things more in the current, we'll have a great range of sporting activities or more hands-on experience type activities such as possibly welding or even sea survival training. We know we'll see thousands of people on our event sites over the course of your visit. Of course, the captain's dinner and the crew parade are a highlight for everyone. Our family event programme will include music, food and a great range of fun family activities and of course access to the amazing tall ships fleet in our port. During previous tall ships visits to Lerwick, our business community have fully embraced the opportunity to go aboard the tall ships and entertain their clients and staff. We understand the importance of corporate hospitality sales and the income that this brings for your ships. So we intend to do everything we can to sell packages on your behalf. And in order to do this, it would be really helpful for us to have information on your hospitality options and prices so we can best match business budgets with the ships. We'll also facilitate options for deck hire opportunities during the cruising company prior to arrival in Lerwick.
We're a small island community with big ambitions to support 75 young people to take part in the Tall Ships Races 2023. Sail Training Shetland are really excited to be partnering with other ports in the Highlands and Islands to try and attract young people from their areas too. Our work, Sail Training Shetland, has got huge experience in delivering and promoting sail training to a wide audience. Over the past 10 years, we've recruited and supported over 250 sail training placements to date. This has given huge enthusiasm in the islands for the return of the tall ships, and we can't wait to share this with the world. To kick-start preparing for 2023, we're going to be offering young people the chance to go and taster day sails in the spring of 2022 to really get a taste for what life at sea is like and experience sail training in a small way to start with for themselves. Then in the summer of 2022, we'll be sending 20 people on board our own tall ship, the Swan, to experience races and also a cruising company as part of the tall ships races. We're also, later on in the year, going to be recruiting 5 young ambassadors to focus on promoting sail training and all the incredible benefits that it has to offer. We have our own past Sail Training Shetland trainee with us today, Anya Kurtz, and she's really keen to share her experience with others.
So in 2018, I got the chance to apply and sail on board the tall ships. Myself and 3 other girls from Shetland were the ones that were chosen to go across to the races. None of us knew each other before, and we ended up getting on really, really well. We had such a good time together, and I think this intense environment of being at sea really helps kind of bring us all together. I took part on a Norwegian sailboat called the Stratsad Lemkuhl, and we travelled from Denmark up the Norwegian coast to Stavanger. We all had the most amazing time. We met so many people from different cultures and backgrounds. We all became really good friends, and I've got many people that I'm still in touch with to this day. Right from the get-go, I knew it was something that I was really going to love. Learning so much new skills, and it was just completely different to anything I'd ever tried before. I strongly believe that a trip like this would not have been possible if it were not for Sail Training Shetland. This trip really taught me a lot about myself, other people and sailing, which I love. The tall ships coming to Lerwick is something that really, really excites me. I feel this is an amazing opportunity for us to all get involved and take part with such a brilliant event. I feel our island is a unique place with so much to offer, and I think the tall ships bring the perfect opportunity for us to showcase this to people from all around.
So Sail Training Shetland are ready to hear from any ships who'd be interested in participating in Tall Ships Races 2023. In particular, we're really keen to hear from anybody who'd be interested in partnering with us in sail training opportunities. So we really can't wait to see you in Shetland.
Lerwick will be the 4th port in the 2023 race series, and it'll also be the arrival port of the cruising company leg. We had experience in 2011 of being the arrival port of the cruising company as well, and we very much look forward to working with our colleagues in Fredrikstad this time to develop an exciting programme of guest harbours and activities for you to enjoy. We'll have a dedicated member of staff in place to make sure that all of these plans are clearly laid out and a simple booking system is in place to allow you to plan your journey properly. I'd like to assure you that we're keeping an eye on the impacts of COVID as this progresses over the next 17 months in the lead up to our event. Our planning will include mitigations for various different scenarios depending on any restrictions that are in place at the time. We'll be monitoring the international approach over the next year and looking at the good practice and the lessons learned from our host port colleagues in 2022. We will maybe consider limiting the number of spectators on sites if social distancing is required for our event. Hand hygiene stations will of course be in place on all event sites, and face coverings will follow the guidance from our government at the time. Our event planning is focused on following the Scottish Government guidelines, which are the rules that will apply to us. In our event planning, we'll be liaising closely with Port Health and colleagues in our local National Health Service as well in regard to any additional safety measures that may be required, and if this possibly includes testing facilities on site, this will be arranged as well. We understand the impact that COVID has had on the tall ships races over the last 2 years. The health and safety of the crews, our own event team and the public is of paramount importance to us, and we'll be doing everything we can to protect this. You're very welcome to contact our event team at any time to discuss your visit to our beautiful islands. We'll be very happy to assist you with any further questions you have on issues including port facilities, trainee recruitment, deck hire prospects or cruising company opportunities. I'd like to thank you very much for listening to our presentation today, and we very much look forward to seeing some of you at the 2022 event this year. Our team are going to be fully ready and excited to welcome you all in 2023 next year.